Rachel, can you clarify this for me? There is no guarantee that those changes proposed by the GOP are going to be part of the final bill. Is that right? Because it still has to go through this reconciliation process.
That's true, but the fact that the conference has reached this agreement signals that these are the changes that they have enough votes to secure in both the House and the Senate. And so it is likely that what we see coming out of the conference after they've met with the president and had his sign off will be very close to what the final bill will be.
Do you see this as a positive? Rachel, how do you view the impact, rather, for the US economy moving forward? Is it going to cause higher interest rates and therefore wipe out any positive effects to growth, or do you think that it will actually bring longer term benefits to the US economy?
No, I think this will be a big net positive for the economy. It's not everything that conservatives had hoped for in terms of a really pro-growth tax bill, but particularly on the corporate side and the small business side, this has great positive impacts there. And so the result of reducing our top corporate rate from 35% to 20% and also shifting to territorial system, that will have huge impacts across the economy. You know, that's going to make us more competitive in America. And not only are there tax cuts for individuals and families, but they're also going to see the benefit of those corporate tax cuts through higher wages, through higher returns on their investment, and potentially lower prices from those corporations. So I think this is a big win. We've estimated up to 3% growth.
Right, so
3%
growth on a sustained basis, which means, Rachel, correct me if I'm wrong, that this will be self-funding.
Within the 10-year budget window, it's not self-funding. It's not as big of a deficit increase as this non-dynamic scores show. But in the out years, yes, if you use that 3% growth or upwards, which some economists have seen, then you will have this being self-funding.